So, thanks a lot. A nice applause for Chiara as well, that gave this nice introduction.
Thank you.
I didn't write it, just a little bit. So, first of all, thank you. Thank you all of you to dedicate your time here today to me, to what I have to say. And so today we're going to talk about community. And the first thing I want to ask you, is there among you some community leaders? Some people that initiated a community, that run a community, that have key roles in the community? Please, do you want to raise your hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. And let me ask you now, is there some of you that is just part of a Web3 community? You want to raise your hands? All right, so more. And now let me ask you, is there someone that is part of a community in general? It may be a Web3 community, it may be a card circle, it may be biking community, whatever. Is there someone here that is part of a community in general? Please raise your hands. Who doesn't raise the hands is not going to make it this bull market, guys. All right. So why did I ask these questions? Because as humans, we need to belong. We need to be part of someone, of something bigger than us. And this is where the power of a community lays. And I have a question for you, actually. What is a community? So, we have a community leader here. You want to tell us, for you, what is a community?
A community is like a group of people. It depends, the size can vary, but they have a common interest, a common goal, or they share a certain belief or a set of interests that they believe in. So that's what brings them together.
Thanks. So, a common goal, a common belief. We have another community leader here. I remember the hand. What is a community for you?
Well, the community for me is a group of people sharing the same goal and gathering together to have.
I like. So this word, power, I like. So what is a community? A community is a place where we feel safe. We have someone else that wants to speak. I like. Please, what is a community for you?
Is integrity, authenticity, a value.
Integrity, authenticity, and value. I also really like these three words. There is not such a thing as a community that is not authentic. Otherwise, it would die. It would die very soon. And I want to take a step back, and as we said, so why do we feel like the need to join a community? Because since the born of the human beings, when we are together, we are more safe. We can accomplish more things. We can do things that alone are impossible to be done. Please.
So then, regarding what you just said, this is about acceptance. So you are accepted with your interests, and then you feel free. So you are liberated to the community that you're a part of.
Did you guys hear what he said? What is your name?
Andre.
Andre. So Andre said this very, very interesting word. He said acceptance. What is acceptance? Acceptance is where we need to live, to be alive. A child that is not accepted by his parents, by his community, dies. And this is actually what we look for into a community, a feeling of safety, of belonging, a feeling of trust amongst other people. And this is something very powerful, something that we can apply to everything in life. So, you know, a few months ago, Wolf, a dear friend of mine, and myself, and a few other crazy people, we decided to start a community. And, you know, what it started is just from a feeling of ourselves inside that we needed to be protected. We needed to belong somewhere. We needed to be part of something. And, you know, I guess maybe some others among you felt in love for Bitcoin a while ago because he wanted to make some money. He wanted to make more money than he could even count. Is there some of you that liked Bitcoin at first sight because you wanted to make money? Please raise your hand. Who doesn't raise the hand? Again, not gonna make it. We are all here. We all started for the money. But what is left in the end is not the money. Fuck the money. The money is not important. Money can come and go. But what really stays are the people. Look at these guys. It's 1.5 years we're talking basically every day on a chat, on a Twitter space, on comments. And now we meet in real life for the first time with someone, not for the first time for someone else. And in these eyes, you see, please look at each other's. Really, turn around. Turn around, look at each other's in the eyes. You see these eyes? These are the eyes of the people that decide to live in a different way. In a way where we believe we can change a system. And this is why a community is something so special. But, there is a but. Because, you know, it's nice to be in a community. You feel safe, you feel accepted. When everything goes well, when everything goes fine, when the common goal seems to be bigger than any other goal. But what happens when things start happening? When you have a chat group, for example, and someone started posting things that other people don't like. Or, for example, when someone is not nice when answering to someone else. And then suddenly we start feeling unsafe. And this feeling of acceptance that Andrew mentioned before, then it changes. It's like in relationships. At first, you know, we feel in love, we're happy, we can conquer the world, we're going to make it, Bitcoin 100Ks, 1 million maybe. And then things start changing. And there is where we should all take responsibility. You know, I believe that every community should have a leader, should have a strong leader that can set a safe space. But as long as if there's one thing I learned from Bitcoin, is self-responsibility. I can't delegate my happiness, my trust, my power, my anything to anyone else. So there's not such a thing as a community that doesn't belong to every single member of the community. It's our responsibility as leaders to protect and to give a safe perimeter. But it's also our responsibility as community members to engage, but not to engage in writing posts, but in saying like what is important for us, in shaping the community the way we like so we can grow. So it's organic, but for real organic. And then we can really inspire. Then we can really make a difference. Alone, we are nobody. If we keep focusing on what is different among us, we will never accomplish anything, no matter what. The only way is to see the other people, is try to understand, is to be together. You know, life is not objective. Every single one of us sees life in a different way. And the beauty of it is that together we can learn, we can feel the nuances, we can see the differences. And it's something very special that as human beings we have this chance of doing. So, I'm not sure what time is it. I had more slides, but yeah, fuck the slides. And yes, you laugh. Gordon, I love you so much. Thank you for inviting me to speak today. And so I just want to say one last thing. Do you feel also in this period, in this time in the world, there is confusion? I mean, we don't even know which gender we belong to. We don't know whom to trust. Right? Why? Why? Well, maybe nobody knows, but I really think, I like.
Right? It's the frustration. I mean, it is always there. There is no time that we don't get confused. There's always a frustration, and it always tests the tolerance of a community. It has always been like that in the history, no matter what is their goal. It's either crypto or just living matters. There are always hard times, and those who have the most tolerance have the less frustration and the less confusion. Yeah, that's it.
What's your name?
Burak.
Burak. Thank you, Burak. Tolerance, acceptance, judgment. These are actually the key ingredients. I believe that so much to thrive. So the last thing I want to say that I hope you can carry home today is that no matter what, let's dare, let's try, let's be part of something. Let's put ourselves, let's take the extra step. Let's grow together. Let's make it happen. Well, this is my belief, and I just like really much to talk about these things. You know, with these guys in the front row and other ones, we run a Twitter space every week where we talk about Bitcoin, we talk about crypto, and most of the time we also talk about life more than only crypto. If you want to join, I will put the QR code on the board later on, and yeah, you can find us. So I thank you, all of you, from the deep of my heart for having dedicated this last 15 precious minutes of your life to listen to this crazy guy. And yeah, thanks a lot, really.